Namaste children, this is Shweta, your maths teacher. Let me move on today's class, that is chapter 11, a new chapter, a new topic, that is algebra. Algebra, see chapter 11, it is algebra. I will give brief introduction about algebra. What do you mean by algebra? Means it is one of the branch of mathematics. So in the mathematics there are three branches are there. First one is arithmetic, algebra and geometry. See, you already learned about geometry and arithmetic. In the arithmetic, you learned about the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions, factors, and decimals, whole number, integer. These and all comes under arithmetic. In the geometry also you already learned. In the geometry, see, you learned about the shapes, solid shapes, plane figures, solid figures, and construction, area and perimeter. See, these and all comes under geometry. The new branch that we learn in this class, that is called as algebra. See, this algebra, it will very useful to us to solve the equation easily, solve the sums easily. So by framing the equations, or it is very useful chapter. So very easily you can solve so many sums. Before going to start that algebra, let me move on the first topic, that is matchstick pattern. Matchstick, see, by the name itself it indicates matchstick pattern. You know about pattern? You know what do you mean by matchstick? Let me see now. See, what is this? This is a squares, right? See, in a square, if you take a matchstick, you have to arrange the square. Means how many matchsticks it should needed to arrange the square? See, there are 4 matchsticks you want to need to arrange the square, right? So if you want to arrange one square, so there are 4 matchsticks you need. So like that, only 2 squares you have to arrange. How many matchsticks it should need? There are 4 plus 4 is 8 matchsticks it should need. Like that, only 3 means how many matchsticks you should want to need. So instead of counting, see, there is a rule that is only called as algebra. What is that rule? Let me see. See here, number of squares. Number of square is, if you want to arrange one square using matchsticks, means you need 4 matchsticks. 2 squares you need to arrange, means that is 8 matchsticks it should need. 3 means 12, 4 means 16. Like that, for bigger number you have to find, means what you should want to do, instead of counting the number, see, it is lengthy process. So instead of that, there is a rule. What is that rule? Let me see now. Number of squares required equals 4 into, that is squares. See, number of squares, you need to find the squares. You know that for one square you need 4 matchsticks, right? Here the question, that is 4 matchsticks you need to arrange the square. So 4 into the n, instead of squares, that is n. See here, for example, you need to find the you need to find 10 squares. How much matchsticks you need to find that. What is the formula? What is the rule? 4 you need, because for one square you need 4 matchsticks. Multiply with, say, 10 instead of n. In that n, so you have to write 10. 4 into 10 is 40. You need 40 matchsticks to arrange 10 squares. So like that only, you need to find the 50 squares. How many matchsticks it should be? See, the counting means it is lengthy process. Instead of that, if you write here, say 4 into n, number of squares, how many squares that is 50 squares. So 50, 4 5s are 20. See the 200 mastics, you need to arrange the 50 squares. If you want to arrange 50 squares by using mastics means how many mastics it should needed? You needed 200 mastics. So this, if a rule if you apply means you can get easily. So in that is the reason the algebra, it should very important, that properties is also very important. See here, n. Here you little you have doubt, what is this n? See, n is an example of variable. N is called as here variable. Here n is alphabet, right? See, n is called as variable. Why it is called as variable? See here, n, instead of n you can write 1, 4 into 1. If you need to find the 1 square, how many mastics means, so n instead of n you write 1 means 4 into 1 is 4. 4 mastics you need. You want to find the 3 mastics means, so instead of n 3 if you write means 4 into 3 is 12. So that is the reason here n is called as variable. Its value is not fixed. Fixed means, see, it is not, doesn't change. So but here it is not fixed. N can vary. N can take 1, n can take 2, n can take 3, n can take 4. So its value is changing. It can take any value. N can take any value. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so like that. We wrote the rule for the number of mastics required, right? Number of mastics required, you wrote the rule. Like that, so many rules is there, so many formulas is there. See, in this algebra, and so many equations is there to easily find the sums using this variable n. The word variable, what is the meaning of variable? Variable means something that can vary. By the name itself it indicates, see, it variable. Vary means what? Changes. That value, it's changes, right? Right, no, n can take instead of n if you take 1 means, so 1 4 into 1 is 4, like that. 2, it can take 2, it can take 3, it can take 4, it can take 5. So that is the reason n can vary, so n is called as variable. The value of variable is not fixed. It is not fixed. So fixed means it doesn't change. For example, 3, the number 3, it doesn't change. 3 cannot change, right? 3 only, 2 only. But here n can change. N can take different value. It can take different values, right? One may use any letter as, see, you can use not only n, you can use any alphabet. You can use A, you can use B, you can use M, L, P, X, Y, Z, etc. Any alphabet you can use. But to show a variable, to show that variable, see, you before the rule what you wrote, 4 into n. Not only n, you can use 4 into p, but here p is called as variable. So you can use 4 into n, m. So m is called as variable. M can take different value. M is not fixed. The alphabets what you take variable, it is not fixed. It can take different value. Remember, a variable is a number which does not have a fixed value. It is a number. It can take number, but it is not fixed number. It can change different it can take different number. For example, the number 5 or number 100, I already told, number 500 are not change. The given number is not a variable. That is 500. The numbers you cannot call it as variable. Only which number it take different values. So which alphabet it can take different value, that only you call it as variable. They have fixed values. Similarly, the number of angle of a triangle. How many angles are there in a triangle? 3 angles. So 3, it is fixed. The number of corners in a quadrilateral, there are 4 corners are there in a quadrilateral. So 4 is also fixed. It is also not a variable, right? 3 and 4, it is not a variable. But n is the example we have looked is a variable. It takes n on various values. N can take various different values. See, in your textbook they are given L, the letter L. So how many mastics it should needed to write the letter L? See here, the number of mastics are 2. So 2 mastics. So what is the rule now? You can write, see here, number of mastics divided by 2 into number of L's. So 2 into number of L's. Instead of L, you can write, see, 2 into the number of, for L there is a you need 2 mastics, so 2 into M or 2 into P, anything, but P and M you call it as variable. Okay, so like that, if you see how many mastics it is needed, there are 3. So what you can write, see, 3 into S, 3 into M, 3 into N, 3 into 6, sorry, 3 into X. So here S, M, N, X are variable because it changes. So this is very important. Algebra is very interesting and very useful to find the unknown quantities. If you want to find the unknown quantities means, so this algebra will helpful and its properties will is useful, and many expressions you can see, many formulas you can see in this algebra, so many things you can see. Now we will move on exercise 11.1. Find the rule which gives the number of mastics required to make the following mastics pattern. Use a variable to write the rule. See, you have to use the variable to write the rule. They are given the letter T. Pattern of a letter T is, find the rule which gives given the number of mastics required, that only. Mastics pattern. For letter T, see how many mastics it needed. There are only 2 mastics. If you arrange in the by using mastics means it is like this. See, only 2 mastics you need. What is the formula now? What is the rule now? 2 into N. You can write N, you can write P, you can write see, okay. See here, from the figure we observe that 2 mastics are required to make a letter T, and the pattern is what? 2 into N. Now Z. For Z, how many mastics it needed? If you arrange Z in the mastics means like this it will be. So how many mastics it needed? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 mastics it's needed. So what is the pattern now? 3 into N. See, right, from the figure we observe that there are 3 mastics are required to make letter Z, and the pattern is 3N. Pattern U. See, U means how many mastics? 3 only. U for U also. So like this it will be if you arrange by using mastic means. U means what is the pattern? 3 into N. So remaining sums you do it yourself. We already know the rule for the pattern of letter L, C and F. Some of them, letter Q, give us the same rule as the given by L. Which are these? Why does this happens? See, we already know that rules for the patterns of letters. So like that only, some of the letter Q given us the same rule for Q also. Which are these? Why does this happens? You have to say now. We know that T requires only 2 mastics. The pattern for letter T is 2N. Among all the letters given in the question, T and V are the letters which require 2 mastics, and A and D. See which letters is same, that is T and V. Cadets are marching in a parade. There are 5 cadets in a row. What is the rule which gives the number of cadets given the number of row? Use N for the number of row. See here, cadets are marching in a parade. In a parade they are marching. There are 5 cadets in a row. How many cadets are there? 5 cadets are there. What is the rule which gives the number of cadets given the number of row? You have to write the number of row. How to write? Let me see. Use N for the number of row. You have to use the N for the number of row. This answer how to write means, let N be the number of row. they only given. Number of cadets, how many number of cadets are there? Cadets in a row, how many rows are there? 5 rows are there. Total number of cadets equals number of cadets in a row into number of rows. Number of cadets in a row, how many number of cadets are there in a row? So there are 5. So number of rows is n. You need to find the number of people means n. So 5n is the pattern. That's it. No need to find the value. Only you have to write the pattern. That's it. Number of cadets in a row. How many cadets are there? There are 5 rows are there. So 5 rows into number of peoples. That is 5 into n. A bird flies in 1 kilometer in 1 minute. Can you express the distance covered by the bird in terms of its flying time in minutes? Use t for the flying time in minutes. They are given the alphabet. The variable they are given. You have to use t only. How many kilometers the bird fly? 1 kilometer in 1 minute. You know that. Let t minutes be the flying time. Distance covered in 1 minute is how much? 1 kilometer. So the distance covered in 1 minute into flying time, because flying time only you need to find. So 1 into t it is. 1 into t, that's it. T kilometer. Okay. Very easy. They only given the variable. You have to take that variable and what they are given in the question you understood, and you have to write the pattern. See, birds flying 1 kilometer in 1 minute. You have to express the distance covered by birds in terms of flying times in minutes. So they are given flying times in minutes is t. You have to use t for the variable. Let t minutes be the flying time. Distance covered, how many distance it covered in 1 minute? 1 kilometer. So you know the distance covered in t minutes equals distance covered in 1 minute into flying time. So that is 1 into t. T kilometer. Remaining problem you have to do it yourself. Radha is drawing a dot rangoli, a beautiful pattern of line joining dots with chalk powder. She has 9 dots in a row. How many dots will a rangoli have for r rows? How many dots are there if there are 8 rows, if there are 10 rows? See, here it is a question. Radha is drawing a dot rangoli. Dot rangoli, she is drawing a beautiful pattern of lines. So from the dots, there she is joining the lines with chalk powder. She has 9 dots in a row. In a row, how many dots are there? 9 rows. How many dots will a rangoli have for r rows? If it is r rows means there are 9 dots. So what is the pattern you have to write? How many dots are there if there are 8 rows? If there are 8 rows also you have to write, and 10 rows also you have to write. By seeing itself you can tell. See how many number of rows are there? How many dots are there? 9 dots. How many rows you need to find? You need to find for r rows. So 9r. Here number of dots in a row is 9. Number of rows is r. So total number of dots in r rows is number of dots in row into number of rows. See, number of dots in row, how many dots are there? There are 9 dots. And number of row is r. So 9 into r. If you want to find the 8 rows, so 8 into 9. That is r. Because that is they are given 9 dots. So for 8 rows you need to find means, so here 8 into 9, so 72. You need to find 10 into 9, that is 90. Okay, here you know that 9r, but here you need to find for 8 rows. 8 rows, there are how many number of dots are there? In 9 dots are there in one row. In one row 9 dots are there means, yeah, they are given 8 rows. If 8 rows if it is there, how much the number of dots? So 8 into 9. that is 72. Number of dots in 10 row. If it is 10 row, how much the dots it will be? See, in one row it will be 9 dots, means in 10 row how many dots are there? There are 90 dots are there. Okay, first you need to find the pattern. Pattern means there are 9 dots in one row. How many dots in a rangoli have? R row. R row means 9 into R. Very easy, children. You can understand easily. 9 into R. So you need to find 8 row means in the instead of R you have to put 8. See here, you need to find 10 rows means instead of R you have to put 10. That's it. You need to find 11 dots means 11 into 9, 99. So like that. Instead of our 11. Leela is Radha's younger sister. Leela is 4 years younger than Radha. Can you write Leela's age in terms of Radha's age? Take Radha's age to be X here. See, here the question is, Leela is Radha's younger sister. Radha's younger sister is Leela. Leela is 4 years younger than Radha. They are given how much here younger also. See, compared to Radha, Leela is 4 years younger. Can you write Leela's age in terms of Radha's age? So you have to find the Leela's age in terms of Radha's age. Take Radha's age as X years. See, this is only called as algebra. Unknown facts. You need to find the unknown facts means, see, you have to express that in the variable. You are using variable here. See, X, R, N, M, these are all called as variable. Here, what they are given? Only they are given Leela's age. That is Leela's age 4 years younger than Radha's age. But here you have to take Radha's age as X year. What is the pattern now? Let we see. Let Radha's age be X year. They only given Radha's age. You have to take X year. Leela's age equals how many years younger? 4 years younger than Radha. Now what is the formula? See here. Carefully you have to see here. Leela's age is 4 years younger than Radha. Younger means here always you have to find the subtraction. X minus 4, right? Because Radha is elder. Radha is bigger compared to Leela. So you have to write X minus 4. Less. Leela's age is less compared to Radha. So X minus 4 you have to write. X minus 4 years. Okay. Mother, you have to understand question, children. Mother has made laddus. She gives some laddus to guests and family members. Still 5 laddus remain. If the number of laddus mother gave away is 1, how many laddus does she make? Now, let me see. See, a mother has made laddus. She gave some laddus to guests and family members. Still 5 laddus is remaining. Only 5 laddus is remaining. Number of laddus mother gave away is 1. That is, how many laddus did she make? See here, number of laddus, you have to take it as L. Remaining laddus is 5. Total number of laddus equals number of laddus. How many laddus mother made? You have to find. Total number of laddus you have to find equals number of laddu given away by mother. How many laddus she given away plus number of laddus remaining laddus. See, she gave how much she gave? L number of laddu, that is L, children. L number of laddu she gave. And how many laddus is remaining? 5 laddus it is remaining. You have to find the total. Total means always it is adding plus. So L plus 5 laddus. Okay. Here exact value you need to find. They didn't ask exact value. You have to find the pattern. What is the pattern here? L plus 5, right? See, number of laddus mother gave is L. That is not 1, L it is. L laddu mother gave. Remaining laddus is 5. Remaining L laddus she gave means she gave L laddus to guests and family. With her remaining is 5 laddus only. So you need to find total number of laddus. How many laddus did she make means total number only. Total number of laddus equals always total number of laddus means addition it will be. Number of laddus given by her mother plus number of laddus remaining. So L plus 5. Oranges are to be transferred from larger boxes into smaller boxes. When a larger box is emptied, the oranges from it fill to smaller boxes and still 10 oranges remain outside. If the number of oranges in a small box are taken to be X, what is the number of oranges in the larger box? See children, you understand the question. Oranges are transferred from larger boxes to smaller boxes. First, the oranges are kept it in larger boxes. They are transferred to smaller boxes. When a large box is emptied, means large box is completely it is empty. The oranges from it fill two smaller boxes. That oranges is filled with two smaller boxes, and still after filling smaller boxes all oranges from larger boxes, still 10 oranges is remaining outside. If the number of oranges in a small boxes are now total number of oranges, how many are there in a smaller box, you don't know. So that you need to find the pattern. What is the pattern you need to find? So here they are given total number of oranges in small boxes, you have to take it as X. What is the number of oranges in the larger boxes? How many oranges are there in larger boxes? You need to find. You know already 10 oranges are left outside, and total number of oranges in small box you have to take X. What is the pattern now? 2x, right? Number of oranges in two small boxes means how many small boxes are there? Two small boxes are there, so you can take 2x. Now number of oranges remained. Remaining oranges is how much? After kept all the oranges in small boxes, 10 oranges is remaining. So to 10. Now number of orange in large box you need to find means number of oranges in two small box plus number of oranges in remained. So that is 2x plus 10. Okay children, you have to cut into two circles and you have to divide that circle into parts, equal parts. So like this, see, by seeing this picture you have to make the activity. See, like this parts you have to cut and you have to write the number of parts and do the activity and send a pic to me. Thank you.